she's been a part of it. Public servant. She ran an inspiring campaign.
Hey, I also spoke with Vice President Harris. She's been a partner.
Backbone of our grandmothers. It's big.
Still vital today. Love your you win. You can't love your neighbor only when you agree. Something I hope we can do, no matter who you voted for, is see each other not as adversaries, but as fellow Americans. Bring down the temperature. I also hope we can lay to rest the question about the integrity of the American electoral system. It is honest, it is fair, and it is transparent. And it can be trusted, win or lose. I also hope we can restore the respect for all our election workers who busted their necks and took risks at the outset. We should thank them. Thank them for staffing voting sites, counting the votes, protecting the very integrity of the election. Many of them are volunteers who do it simply out of love for their country. And as they did their duty as citizens, I will do my duty as president. I'll fulfill my oath, and I will honor the Constitution. On January 20th, we'll have a peaceful transfer of power here in America. To all our incredible staff, supporters, cabinet members, all the people who've been hanging out with me for the last 4 years, God love you, as my mother would say. Thank you so much. You put so much into the past 4 years. I know it's a difficult time. You're hurting. I hear you and I see you. But don't forget all that we accomplished. It's been a historic presidency. Not because I'm president, because what we've done, what you've done. A presidency for all Americans. Much of the work we've done is already being felt by the American people, but the vast majority of it will not be felt over the next 10 years. We have legislation we passed that's just only now just really kicking in. We're going to see over $1 trillion worth of infrastructure work done, changing people's lives in rural communities and communities that are in real difficulty because it takes time to get it done. And so much more it's going to take time, but it's there. The road ahead is clear, assuming we sustain it. There's so much we can get done and will get done based on the way the legislation was passed. And it's truly historic. You know, we're leaving behind the strongest economy in the world. I know people are still hurting, but things are changing rapidly. Together, we've changed America for the better. Now we have 74 days to finish the term, our term. Let's make every day count. That's the responsibility we have to the American people. Look, folks, you all know it in your lives. Setbacks are unavoidable, but giving up is unforgivable. Setbacks are unavoidable, but giving up is unforgivable. We all get knocked down, but the measure of our character, as my dad would say, is how quickly we get back up. Remember, a defeat does not mean we are defeated. We lost this battle. The America of your dreams is calling for you to get back up. That's the story of America for over 240 years and counting. It's a story for all of us, not just some of us. The American experiment endures. We're going to be okay, but we need to stay engaged. We need to keep going. And above all, we need to keep the faith. I'm so proud to have worked with all of you. I really mean it. I sincerely mean it. God bless you all. God bless America. And may God protect our troops. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
And that was Joe Biden there giving that hugely anticipated address to the United States, addressing the nation with that final speech there. And the standout line there for me.
Wow. Who's here? Let me know. Can you hear me okay? It's the dogs. They're just impossible. They're eating all the stuff. Hey, guys. I've just jumped on. Sorry, I'm not going to be on long. The only reason why I've just jumped on is because Joe Biden was talking. Is that you, Lycan? I'll just check you and make sure it's you. There it is. Right, let me give you a wrench, bud. Hang on a minute. Where are we? Why can't I see your comment anymore? Have you retracted it? There you are. Okay. Yeah, it's you. Yeah, I just literally I was outside, and I looked through my window and I seen my TV and it was like it says Biden's about to speak. I was like, yeah, let's get in there. I need to jump on and see what he's got to say. You're welcome, mate. Hello everybody. Yeah, this is an impromptu, a little pop-up stream. I've just jumped on quickly. I just want to see what he had to say. That was probably the best speech, and I'm really fucking, this is saying something, the best speech he's ever fucking done, and that is saying something. We had somebody in just that was a supporter of him. That's fine, you're welcome in, but please don't say that anyone who voted for President Trump is stupid, because this is the sort of thing. Now, I'm going to give my, I've been looking more and more into this, and I'm going to give my theories on what the hell is going on. And Kathy, I only caught half of it, but I don't think I want to put people, hello, who's who these days? I don't think I want to put people through that again. I think it would be quite painful. Guys, do you want me to rewind it? Do you want to see that again? Let me know. Can you hear me okay? I'm having some real bad issues. I've lost all the sound on my laptop. Al thinks I need to update my drivers, whatever that means. So I'm going to do that. Hi, hello, Carlos. Thank you, Lycan. Robbie, Kathy's here. Who's who these days? Raffles. Do you want me to rewind it, guys? Let me know if you want to suffer it. It wasn't long. Hello, Kate. Hi, everyone. Who else have we got here? Elaine, Tony, Danny. Hi, Danny. How you doing? Cosmic Water, Lee LC, Donna's here. Big up, Cosmic Water. Said you, Tony G. Get in. I'll put it back on. It's okay. Guys, I'm going to put it back on because I know that some of you missed it. Just bear with me, folks. Hello, Nanny love. How you doing? Oh, just hold on a minute, folks. I missed the start anyway, so I want to hear what he said. Hang on. Okay, it wasn't long. Don't worry, it wasn't long. Okay, here we go. I'm going to mute myself.
Well, that's a very low ceiling for me, and she was attacked for saying that. But I know what she meant, you know.
But 40 years later, nobody in the Labour Party got the memo about that poster because you're still obsessed with people being black and therefore give them, you know, a chance. Whereas surely it should be about a meritocracy. And Jennifer, do you think we hear a lot about what to expect from Donald Trump when he gets into the White House? We had a debate earlier about this war on woke, getting the common sense back. And again, the political class, the media class, they clutch their pearls at the notion of this. But the public have just voted for
$950, which
about to address the nation. He looks pretty perky. He's definitely had his Weetabix. Here he is.
Good morning. Good morning. Thank you. Please. Thank you. Good to see this cabinet and the staff together here. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Please. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It's good to see you all. Particularly good to see my granddaughter sitting in the front row here. Hi, Finn. How are you, honey? For over 200 years, America has carried on the greatest experiment in self-government in the history of the world. And that's not hyperbole, that's a fact. We're the people. The people vote and choose their own leaders, and they do it peacefully. And we're in a democracy. The will of the people always prevails. Yesterday, I spoke with President-elect Trump to congratulate him on his victory. And I assured him that I'd direct my entire administration to work with his team to ensure a peaceful and orderly transition. That's what the American people deserve. Yesterday, I also spoke with Vice President Harris. She's been a partner and a public servant. She ran an inspiring campaign, and everyone got to see something that I learned early on to respect so much, her character. She has a backbone like a ramrod. She has great character, true character. She gave her whole heart and effort, and she and her entire team should be proud of the campaign they ran. You know, the struggle for the soul of America since our very founding has always been an ongoing debate and still vital today. I know for some people, it's a time for victory, to state the obvious. For others, it's a time of loss. Campaigns are contests of competing visions. The country chooses one or the other. We accept the choice the country made. I've said many times, you can't love your country only when you win. You can't love your neighbor only when you agree. Something I hope we can do, no matter who you voted for, is see each other not as adversaries, but as fellow Americans. Bring down the temperature. I also hope we can lay to rest the question about the integrity of the American electoral system. It is honest, it is fair, and it is transparent. And it can be trusted, win or lose. I also hope we can restore the respect for all our election workers who busted their necks and took risks at the outset. We should thank them. Thank them for staffing voting sites, counting the votes, protecting the very integrity of the election. Many of them are volunteers who do it simply out of love for their country. And as they did their duty as citizens, I will do my duty as president. I'll fulfill my oath, and I will honor the Constitution. On January 20th, we'll have a peaceful transfer of power here in America. To all our incredible staff, supporters, cabinet members, all the people who've been hanging out with me for the last 4 years, God love you, as my mother would say. Thank you so much. You put so much into the past 4 years. I know it's a difficult time. You're hurting. I hear you and I see you. But don't forget all that we accomplished. It's been a historic presidency. Not because I'm president, because what we've done, what you've done. A presidency for all Americans. Much of the work we've done is already being felt by the American people, but the vast majority of it will not be felt over the next 10 years. We have legislation we passed that's just only now just really kicking in. We're going to see over $1 trillion worth of infrastructure work done, changing people's lives in rural communities and communities that are in real difficulty because it takes time to get it done. And so much more it's going to take time, but it's there. The road ahead is clear, assuming we sustain it. There's so much we can get done and will get done based on the way the legislation was passed. And it's truly historic. You know, we're leaving behind the strongest economy in the world. I know people are still hurting, but things are changing rapidly. Together, we've changed America for the better. Now we have 74 days to finish the term, our term. Let's make every day count. That's the responsibility we have to the American people. Look, folks, you all know it in your lives. Setbacks are unavoidable, but giving up is unforgivable. Setbacks are unavoidable, but giving up is unforgivable. We all get knocked down, but the measure of our character, as my dad would say, is how quickly we get back up. Remember, a defeat does not mean we are defeated. We lost this battle. The America of your dreams is calling for you to get back up. That's the story of America for over 240 years and counting. It's a story for all of us, not just some of us. The American experiment endures. We're going to be okay, but we need to stay engaged. We need to keep going. And above all, we need to keep the faith. I'm so proud to have worked with all of you. I really mean it. I sincerely mean it. God bless you all. God bless America. And may God protect our troops. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
And that was Joe Biden there giving that hugely anticipated address.
Right, I'm back. Here we go. Yeah, I'm not going to be a longer tour, as I wasn't going to jump on tonight. I just seen it and just jumped on quickly. Sorry about the people that have heard that twice. You know, I look what I've paused it on. Look. For those of you that are from the US, welcome GOB. Hello, I think you're new. No. My puppy's running off with my letters. Yeah, the 20th. The inauguration is the 20th. Please don't chew that letter, George. It's important. Then he rambles. Do you know what? Honestly, that was the first time that the dude, AI, I'm in trouble because George has got my letters. He's run off with it again. Hello, Dan. How you doing? Is LC, when does Trump take over? Yeah, the 20th. Okay, the 20th of January. Like and Showtime is American, so he will know more. What state are you in? Because are you in one of the Carolinas? One of the Carolinas? Because we had a guy on yesterday, Ben from North Carolina. He's been co-hosting with me. He's been really good. Genuinely, I don't know. I just wanted to give my thoughts on leave the letter alone. Come here, I need that. It's really important. Honestly, I was not ready for this stream at all. Yeah, don't say where you are actually, like. Hi, Nanny love. Too many weirdos around. Well, we are officially a Tiffany-free zone, so you're safe here. And that ain't ever going to change. He finishes with a Trump. Yeah, I know. Nanny, how you doing, darling? Not heard much from you. This was not planned. So whoever's here, 55 people, if you were free at this bizarre time for me going live at 4:45 in the afternoon, thank you for joining us. Just a quick one. I just wanted to see what you had to say. Now, my personal opinion on this, and I know I'm not American, so I'm going to upset some people usually, but what people need to realize who are in the US, and they're like, what the effing hell's it got to do with you over there? We look to America, right? You are the lead. I can't look at him anymore. Hang on, let me just get rid of that. You are the leader of the free world, okay? What happens over there tends to come over here to a certain degree, but we are far, far lefter than you. So when I was talking to Ben yesterday, he came on a couple of times, our new friend in North Carolina. He couldn't believe when I told him how bad it is over here. So for you to go Oh, darling, I'm sorry, Nanny. Drop me a message. I've had this flu for weeks. I've just started to get better. Got to go to a dinner party, says Kate. Well, take care, my lovely. Have a nice time. Very posh. Are you going to get dressed up? You're going to have a nice dress. Send me a pic. Yeah, the Brits. Yeah, and it's frustrating because our version, hi, Ted, I'm booking 7 days. Are you? Oh, what would you, Ted? I would love it if you could be our roving reporter. I'm sure some people would donate to try and get you for your time. It was actually 3 assassination attempts in the end. I am really worried about it. Anyway, just to go back to why we're so interested in this in the UK. Take care, Kate, my lovely. That's brilliant, Ted. I'd love you to do a couple of reports for us. Jump on live. What goes on over there is very much part of what we're going on over here. Now, okay, Ted, that's fab. Now, in Europe are actually going to the right now, as we were talking about yesterday. You've got Italy, France, you've got the German government has just collapsed today as well. It's literally just been collapsed. The French, they did an election. They have weird elections over there. They have one for they have a president and a prime minister, and then they have the separate one for the House. And I think Le Pen was like neck and neck with him. May have took the House. Hi, Danny. How you doing again? So the right is rising up in Europe. We are actually the most left country in Europe now under this current disgusting government. Hello, Gaz Bob Talks. Are you somebody who's changed your name recently? Oh, Music for Truth. Hello, how you doing? Yeah, I've just seen your avatar. So, hey, Hawkeye, how you doing? Hi, Paul. Welcome in, guys. So, yeah, we were just having a little gander at what Biden was saying. So, basically, our government now are falling over themselves because they're shitting themselves because now Donald Trump is in the White House. Some of the things that they have actually said is absolutely disgusting. Now, I don't know whether you guys as Americans realize what our so-called our so-called government who are now in charge, David Lammy, has tweeted about President Trump. Now, he wasn't in charge then, fair enough, but he is as a far left BLM supporter. And now he's our foreign secretary, and he's going to have to deal with Donald Trump. So he's falling all over himself now, trying to get back in with them. This is just brilliant news. This honestly is just, I'm over the moon about Donald Trump getting back in. I really, really am. I supported him all the way. So this is why it affects the UK. So for those of you who don't know, David Lammy, we have Keir Starmer, we do, and he's more fascist than communist. But so this is our foreign secretary, and he is a BLM far left, horrible, horrible person. Do you know what though, Lycan? Our version of the Republican is the Conservative Party. They're like your Democrats. Our version of the Democrats, the Labour Party, are so far to the left, worse than your Democrats. So this guy in 2017, he was raging, and he was in opposition then. He was he was in the shadow cabinet, and they've now got in. And these are some of the things that he said about President Trump. And it was when Trump was in office. It was actually when Trump was in office. He said, he's previously described Donald Trump as a racist. I'm quoting here. I'm not talking about Trump personally. And I quote, a neo-Nazi sociopath, but has since tried to build bridges because he knows he's fooked. He should go. He should go. The row over Foreign Secretary David Lammy's years-old comments criticising Donald Trump continues to grow as the Labour minister awkwardly responded to questions about the president-elect today, Thursday. He congratulated the historic win yesterday, but his previous comments about him were thrust into the spotlight. In 2017, he called Trump, and I quote, a racist, a KKK neo-Nazi sympathiser. A year later, the Tottenham MP wrote in Time magazine that he would be protesting against the then government's capitulation to this tyrant in a toupee, in reference to Trump's first official visit to the UK. He then wrote, and I quote, Trump is not only a woman-hating neo-Nazi sympathising sociopath, Lammy wrote, he is also a profound threat to the international order that has been the foundation of Western progress for so long. On Wednesday, our new Tory leader, Kemi Badenoch, asked the Prime Minister to apologise, and he declined. They will not apologise for these comments. Trump will not forget this. You know that Donald Trump would, he will bear a grudge unless they kiss his ass. He will not be happy about this at all. Lammy is not the only senior politician to be highly critical of Donald Trump in the past, but he's come under the spotlight for what he said. He's called the president-elect a troll for his criticism of far left Islamist, I think I would call Sadiq Khan, as well as a liar and a coward for cancelling the visit to a US war cemetery in France to mark Armistice Day because of bad weather. Trump's mantra of Make America Great Again was also criticised by Lammy in 2019. He wrote on X, Hitler said the same about Germany in a speech in February 1940. In numerous occasions, it was cover for the most detestable human acts. See you, Mr. Trump. So here's some of his quotes. So he actually, there you go. So there's the proof. So he's actually retweeting Donald Trump there, and you've got the evidence here. I don't know if you can see this. It's not very big on the screen, but this is why it affects us in the UK. Now Donald Trump's been in. Now he's in. Things are going to change, I'm hoping, in the UK. Because we've now got Twitter that has become free speech. They hate that. We've got Donald Trump is going to... His vow to end wokeism, the transgenderism in women's sports is through the roof. It should not be happening. Someone's going to die. A woman is going to end up dying. We've had brain damage from boxers hitting women that are biological male. It's not about whether anyone's got a problem with transgenderism. I haven't got a problem with it. I really haven't. We've got friends here. That isn't an issue, but I'm sure that even they would agree that in women's sport, that there is always going to be an advantage if you have male biology, because you're stronger. That's just a fact. Men are stronger than women. So he's going to be looking at that. He's going to be looking at the schools. This is President Trump. And the left, the wokies, or whatever you want to call them, the globalists, they're in trouble, and they're not going to like it. My prediction for the Trump presidency is that it's going to be different this time. That's my opinion, because it's looking like he's going to get the House, but he's got the Senate. He's got the popular vote, which is the first time that a Republican has got the popular vote since 2004. I think it was, with George Bush. I might be wrong, but I think it was. So he's got a lot of power. He's looking like a super majority. And he's learned from last time about having the wrong people around him. He had a lot of traditional Republicans around him last time, and they royally screwed him over. I think this presidency is going to be a lot different. And I think he's going to do a lot of good. Don't know what you guys are thinking. Yeah, I agree. Hello, Rose, love. I'm just checking the chat. I wasn't looking at the chat, sorry. Skip's here. Yeah, the trade deal. As a Jew, I find it offensive. Which bit? I'm tired of people using the Holocaust to attack. It's disgusting. We get called Nazis. Even mixed race people get called Nazis. Yeah, our government they can't describe what a woman is. They've been asked, describe a woman. Can a woman have a penis? And they're like, well, they can't even answer that question. But thank God Kamala's gone. That speech yesterday was the most bizarre thing I've ever heard. She was absolutely delusional. Absolutely delusional. She was coming out with it. We got to continue the fight. What fight? Now, did you notice? I don't think it can. Hi, Willie. How you doing, mate? Rural Arizona. Did your count come in yet? Did you vote, Willie? Did you vote for Donald Trump? I'm not going to be. Look, if you voted for Kamala, you're still welcome in. Okay, everyone is welcome. No one's going to have a go at you. Okay, though nobody so far will admit voting for Labour here. The teacher was super mad. They are only in primary 6. Well, I home educate my son. I'm sorry, but my son is not going to learn the 100 genders. And he's not going to learn this wokeism shit. That's just how it is. Hi, Rose. I've not been live for weeks, and all of a sudden, oh, awesome, Willie. You get 3 in one go, 3 in 24 hours. What are you going to do? How are you going to cope with lots and lots of the money? 0. Hello, mate. How you doing? Hi, Raffles. Are they still counting? They were yesterday, but it looked like there is only 2 biological genders. But like I say, we have friends here who are transitioning or have transitioned, and even they agree that women should be left to be in sports and men should be left in their sports. And also the big problem I have is children. It is children. I really, really hate that this what they're doing in schools. That is my biggest bugbear with the whole thing. Adults, I've got no issue. You do whatever you want to do. As long as you're not hurting children or animals and you're a grown up, do what the fuck you like, you know? All or nothing, yeah. I'm coming back, Rose. Don't worry. I've had a bit of a rough couple of days. I've been feeling a bit ropey, a bit more congested today, as you can probably hear, but I'm getting there. It's good to see Nanny because I missed you yesterday. And Diane as well. We've still not heard from her. I found one of her last comments was 5 months ago, and it was actually you, Rose, that were talking to her. I don't know if you remember. Diane's disappeared. Can you hear me? What? I swear to God, I'm getting really sick of this laptop. I don't know what that was. Yeah, hit the like, guys. I'm not going to be on long at all. So there we go. Creepy Joe, hello, Sing Blue, has just given his speech. Did you notice how the Democrats literally? I think it's disgusting how they've treated him. Like, I don't like him. Okay, he gives me the creeps, and he's a sniffer. And apparently, he was nibbling on children at Halloween. I haven't seen it, but that's what I was told. Now, it doesn't matter what you believe. We spoke about the 81 million votes yesterday. There's no way on earth that he got 81 million votes last time. Nobody in the history of in our living memory has ever got 81 million votes in America. Okay. Yes, she was a member, Rose. And that's why when I reduced it down, oh, thank you, Willie. When I reduced the membership down, because I just wanted to get away from YouTube, so I just knocked it down because I'm going to move to Patreon as well and do it cheaper. And then £2 on Patreon. So no one's paying any extra. She usually rejoins again, and she hasn't. She's not been seen. Stonewall Stonewall is disbanding, 1,000,000%. Where's Jen's comment? I can't see Jen's comment. This is just weird. This StreamYard, it's just gone really weird. Instead of candy, they just gave it's gross. But honestly, I'm going to give you my opinion now. I don't think Joe Biden even knows about the extra votes in the US election in 2020. I believe that the Democrats have kept him in the dark. That's just my opinion. I genuinely don't think he knows, because if he did know, he'd cock up and say something. Because remember when they said about how many times has this guy given stuff away now? Yeah, the dead people. But if you listen to Ben yesterday, he actually, because he's working with the Republican Party and he's, he's been quite giving us a lot of information. They did try and cheat. I don't know if you're aware of this, Lycan, but they did try. Republicans were turned away from queues a few days before in Pennsylvania. Duplicate vote boxes were appearing, but they were ready this time. They were ready. The Republicans were so ready for what they were going to do. Yeah, it happened. Yesterday, when I went live during the election, we had a new subscriber in called Ben, and he's from North Carolina. And he came up with me. He was here for hours. He was really, really knowledgeable. And he was telling me all about it, well, telling us. I think it was his sister or something. But he was saying that there was duplicate votes. Thousands of boxes were appearing. This was at Pennsylvania. And then a few days ago, because there was early voting, the Republicans were queuing at 1 p.m. They were thrown out and told they couldn't vote. So they started legal action. The Republican Party did. And they won, and they had to reopen it again. Then we had the Amish voting. We watched a little video yesterday. I don't know if you're aware of this, like, or any of our American friends. Willie's here as well. The Amish in Pennsylvania, who never traditionally vote, they came out for Trump in their droves. Have you got your heating on? Says Plisco. No, I've got a hoodie on instead. I'm not that cold. I've had the flu and I've been really hot, mate. A lot hot. And I still don't feel right. I'm still quite warm. Who else has you got? DJ Rockford, hello, big up. I bet Joe Biden thought he won. Honestly, Carlos, that's what I believe. At first, I didn't, right? At first, I thought he's part of it. But the more I'm watching him, the more I'm seeing, I genuinely don't believe that he knows what they did. With the Democrats, and I think they tried to do it with Trump, whoever gets in, it's the people around them that seem to pull all the strings. You know, when the Republicans get in, the Trump went wrong. Just used to being advising the president, whoever's in, and he did sort of what he was told. It's going to be totally different this time. He's got his own people around him. Let's not forget, he's got John F. Kennedy, who tried to pull out of the Independent, and but he went with him. Plausible deniability. Honestly, Ted, if Joe Biden knew all these things, he would have slipped up by now, because he keeps giving stuff away, doesn't he? Was it the other week when he said, we're not going to, the Israel aren't going to attack in Gaza today? He told them. Did you see Jill in a MAGA red outfit going to vote for Trump? Who's Jill? I don't know who Jill is. So there you go. I'm positive Joe Biden was Jim Carrey in a mask. I think a lot of it as well is not even him. I think a lot of it is like a clone, because it'd be very easy to clone. It would be very, very easy to clone, because you just put a mask on him, don't you? You know, because he already doesn't look real anyway, does he? Let's just be fair now. He doesn't look real. He looks like he's got plastic on his face. So, just saying, it'd be very easy to stick anybody in there, including Jim Carrey. Right, my chat's frozen on my phone now. When I end this in a minute, hello, Stella. When I end this in a minute, I'm going to get out to sort this fucking laptop out. Hi, Dapper. How you doing? Oh, what? No. Taking the piss, ain't you? I've just looked at your channel, GOB, dedicated to Isaac Cappy. Do you know, I used to do a lot of Isaac Cappy on my other channel, and they just kept on taking my channel down. They keep demonetizing me on my other channel as well. I'm not arguing it anymore. Every time I argue it, I win. But I don't care. I don't give a shit about monetization. Do you know why they've took it off me this time? Because I'm exposing what's been going on in the floods over in Spain. They don't like it. They don't want us to know. So they're like, demonetizing you again. You can appeal and remove all your videos. Now you're all right. I don't give a shit. It's peanuts anyway. Who cares about monetization? But the thing is with Joe Biden, I genuinely don't believe that. Oh yeah, I've started Odyssey, but I've never got round to putting all the stuff on there. I've still got. What was I going to say? I don't believe he knew. I don't think he's aware of anything that's going on around him. Now, that speech there was the most, and it wasn't brilliant by a long shot. It was dreadful. But by, hello, Blackjack, how you doing, my friend? By his standards, that was the best one I've seen of him. And that is not, I'm not being nice about him. He's really terrible. But some of the things that Kamala came out with, there was nothing natural about her. She was just a cackling witch. Yesterday was the most bizarre thing, how she waited until 4 p.m. our time. No, 9 p.m. our time, 4 p.m. your Eastern time, to come out and concede. There was no need. She could have rang Trump hours, like 12 hours before, until she waited to ring him. It was so bizarre how she did it. And I genuinely believe that the Democrats around her have said to her, we're going to sort it. Don't concede because we're going to sort it. And they were dumping votes, but the Republicans were ready. That's my opinion. But it does really affect us over here. This does really, people don't get it. They're like, a few people over here have said, why do we care? We should care. I don't think Starmer, like, you've got Elon Musk. Now, Elon Musk was really going at Starmer and this Labour government during the riots, if you remember. And Elon Musk was very critical of this government. Elon Musk won't even visit this country because he knows he'll get arrested, because they say that he allows hate speech on X, which just means free speech. Now that President Trump is in power with Elon Musk by his side, our government are not going to be able to do all this tweeting stuff about Elon Musk anymore. This is a turning point, guys. This is a turning point. And more people in the UK are going to look to America, and who previously thought Trump was this horrible, misogynist, racist criminal, and actually think, Cedar, did you get my message on Telegram? I don't know if you did. They're going to look at America and they're going to be like, hang on a minute. Right, so he's won properly. He's ending wokeism. Oh, he's going to help the economy. Oh, he's going to stop immigration, or, well, reduce immigration, illegal immigration. They're going to see that Nigel Farage, like him or not, compared to, it's insane. It's communist. We're run by socialists, like, your average person, right? Nigel Farage is good friends with Donald Trump, right? Nigel Farage, even if you don't like him, and I know a lot of people say it's controlled opposition, it's irrelevant right now because we're living in this world and that's it. If we got controlled opposition or not, we're living in a day-to-day. And he's saying the stuff that we want to hear, like ending immigration, looking after our elderly, so on and so on. Donald Trump and Nigel Farage are really good friends. Elon Musk is one of the most richest, if not richest people in the world. And he's part of Trump's team now as well, apparently. He offered him a job, or he's going to offer him a job. So we, as a nation, need to be looking to America and seeing what he's doing and seeing that Nigel Farage is our answer. He's the only one who can help us now. We have to well, you see what they're doing to my channel, Cosmic? They're throttling my channel. I usually get between 100, if I'm doing a proper stream like this, I'll get between 100 and 200 people in, sometimes more, depending. If it's a current event like this, I've had up to 2,000 people watching. That was when I was doing the Philip Schofield stuff. I'm not even getting 100 people in. They're throttling my channel so bad. Really like them. It's terrible. Like, you look back at my figures, ever since I have been talking about this election They have throttled my channel completely. But do you know what? I don't really care. Yeah, they are. No, it doesn't bother me at all. But even last night, DJ Rockford, but the thing is that they doesn't bother me. Hi, Sawan. I've noticed it. Don't count your chicken pen. I still think it's one big psyop. Yeah. They've just. I thought it might have been because I've not been going live. I've not been live properly for a long time. But I don't know. A lot of people have been telling me they're not getting notifications. They're only finding I'm live if they look at the little red dot. See, I got no notification last night. Joe Rogan and Trump podcast mess with the algorithm. Yeah, they did. I never got it advertised one time. No notification. See? Yeah, again, no little envelope. See? No, they're not sending notifications out. And I've had so many people messaging me last night saying, oh my God, Penny, you went live for the first time in ages. And we never got a notification. You know? It's insane. But I never get notifications, says Nanny. If I went live now and I called, I got notes, Pen. You're a member though, but then so is Nanny. If I went live now and I put in my title, Kamala, we love you, or Joe Biden, our leader, or something. See again, Rose. I wonder what would happen. They're definitely picking at things. Yeah. See, how many people here got a notification? One. Lycan, did you get one, or was it just popping up on your live feed? So interesting. How you doing, Sawan? Yeah, Sid, and Sid, you got to stop with the doom and gloom, man. You always, I know it's difficult. Yeah, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. Really, see? And most people here have got their notifications on. Like, fair enough if you haven't got them on, but I got one says Sing Blue. You come into all my streams, so even my little ones in the garden, don't you? So that could be why. Blackjack got notified. I missed you yesterday, mate. How you doing anyway? You're in Canada. What's the feeling up there of the presidency? Hi, Barry. I don't get them anymore, says Henry. It's hit and miss if I catch them. The thing is, this was completely impromptu. It wasn't planned. But the other ones were, and they never got it either. I didn't get one either. Oh, really? Oh, well, you knew then? I've not seen you before. Black chat bro. Yeah, I do think that they need to look into this 81. I don't know whether you guys were. Just hold on a minute, one sec. Just give me a sec, folks. Sorry. Just in case you missed it yesterday. Oh, fuck's sake, where's it gone now? Right, here it is. Okay, so I'm just going to get these couple of tweets up from yesterday that... No. Okay, so I don't know what you guys think of this. Let me know what you're thinking when I show you. If you think President Trump is gonna, I know you are, Sid. I know. I always try and so you're already subbed, was you, Gio? I know, mate, but you know me. I know you do, Sawan. I appreciate you a lot. I'm an optimist. Even if things are going really shit, right? I'll do my best to try and stay positive because I just don't want to be like a negative Nelly. You know, the world's shit enough as it is. Do you know what I mean? Without worrying about and what will be. I never used to be like this. I used to be a right stress head. Honestly, I used to be a right stress head years ago. Not anymore. I don't care. Nothing really affects me anymore. Right. So these are some of the tweets that were coming in yesterday. Let me just show you. I know I did show some of you yesterday. Hold on. Right. Why is it doing that? Hold on, folks. Sorry. Just give me a sec. Hit the like, guys, if you enjoy the content. I think the issue with as well with the algorithms with me is that I don't do that much political or this sort of stuff anymore. I do mostly animals and shorts and stuff. So the algorithms are probably like messed up. Like this channel that usually talks about animals and does this and that is now talking about this. So it's probably a big part of it for me is that I'm doing different things. And I really, what I need to do is focus this channel on one thing, if you know what I mean. And this is the big problem for me. I don't. Oh, Ben's emailed me. I bet he doesn't know I'm live, does he? Right, just give me a sec. I'm just going to get this up. I just want your thoughts quickly on this. Now, we did look at this yesterday. But there might be people in who wasn't here yesterday. I can't see the chat a sec. Hello, Edwalston. I've just seen you. I'm just so difficult to keep check of the chat. Right, look at this, right? So this is what I'm hoping that why has he got a black phone? I'm really hoping that President Trump looks into this. Now, we looked at this yesterday briefly, but just look at these numbers. Have you got any Americans still here? I don't know if Lycan's still here. Willie, are you here? Now, the 2020 election should be forensically audited. I'm guessing illegals vote. Now, we know illegals voted, but just look at these numbers, folks. Yeah, so 2012, Obama won 62.6. And Romney got 59.1 and he lost. 2016, Trump, who won, and he won by quite a bit, but he didn't win the popular vote, 62.9. And Clinton, Hillary, got 65.8. She got nearly 3 million more votes, but she won the popular vote because since 2004, like I said, the Republicans tend to win the popular vote. Yeah. But look at these numbers, folks. Trump, and I don't think this is even completely finished yet, 70.9 million. Less than what he got in 2020. He got less than in 2020. But that isn't finished yet, but it's nearly finished. Yeah, 74. He won in 2020. I'm sorry. President Trump, in my opinion, and I know they're going to say it's been proven in court that it's not true. I believe, in my opinion, which I'm still entitled to until they get rid of that as well, that there was cheating. And I think I said this at the time and people were going, no, you so loser. No, I was at the time, I was fuming. I stayed up all night on the last election. I was like really, really, really positive that Donald Trump was going to win. And I don't get me wrong, I'm not some MAGA person. I'm not like an obsessive MAGA supporter, you know, like I know he's probably been put in there. But at the end of the day, he trolls the media, he winds up the lefties. That's good enough for me in this depressing world. The so-called insurrection was absolutely nothing compared to what BLM got up to. And the Democrats supported that and took the knee. So there you go. No court would take the case. They wouldn't. But now Trump has got the super majority, which is looking like, yeah, he's got more power. He can do this now. He can do this. So, and let's not forget that Kamala has got a bigger push from the media than Biden got. Biden got a big push, right? But Kamala, they have gone all out. Even our so-called right-wing media in the UK Yeah, they could, Raffles. Even the so-called right-wing media in the UK were even saying that it was so close. It was not close. Yeah, he did, Edelston. And it's like Starmer. I still don't know anyone to vote for him. But anyway, okay. So Biden, 2020, 81.2 million votes. Donald Trump, 74. Now, if you look back, right, Trump got 62.9 in 2016 and won. Obama got 62.6 in 2012 and won. Donald Trump, 2020, 74.2 million and lost. And yesterday, 70.9 million, and that's probably going to go up a little bit, and won. Anyone with half a brain cell can see, even you Democrats, surely you can see this. That number 4 years ago is impossible. It's there. There were dead people. And they tried it again. They tried it and it was proven. Ben has told us they tried it again and it failed. This was trending yesterday, folks. This was trending. Anyway, I'm going to go off now because I just wanted to basically come on and show you that. Yeah, 5 million were dead. An extra 20 million. Now, if that were real, where are they now? Where have they gone? Where's these 20 million people gone? It is messed up, GOB. Are you in the US or the UK? It is really, really confusing. I thought ours was confusing. But the fact that President Trump got over 74 million last time and never won. And this time he's got 70 million and won 71. It doesn't make any sense to me. It really doesn't. Yeah, anyway, I'm going to go 20 million off planet. Yeah, probably. And in the ground. UK, Scotland. Oh, well, thank you. The Postal Union put Biden in office. It was so obvious. And I genuinely don't believe that Joe Biden knows. I still don't think to this day. His mind has not been there from when he got in. It's not like he's just, they're making out now that he's just lost the plot. No, he wasn't with it when he got in. There was something I was reading earlier. Let me just see if I can find it. Don't know if I'll be able to find it now. And it basically said the people who told us that there was no cheating in 2020 are the same people that told us that Joe Biden was as sharp as anything, right? Nothing wrong with him. Sharp, no illnesses, right? Sharpest tool in the box, yeah? The same people that are now telling us that Trump is all these things. It's the same people. And time again, they keep lying. So anyway, that was it really. I wanted to jump on, want to see what Joe Biden had to say. I think in the rural areas need the electoral college. We have something very similar. So each area will have a number of MPs. It's the same sort of thing, really, if you think about it. The only thing that they've ever used the popular vote for was the Brexit vote. But anyway, yeah, our next stream I'm going to be live tomorrow night on my other channel. And we've got a little bit more free speech over there because they've demonetized it again, which I'm not bothered about. They did it a couple of weeks ago. And then they said, we're not going to take the money off you because you can do an appeal. And I did an appeal and they said, yeah, great. We're not taking it off you. We're really happy. Right. Okay. Week later, we've decided we're going to take it off you again. Do you want to appeal? No, I don't give a shit. So we can be a little bit more free over there. All MP constituencies are roughly in the same. Not really, no. No, because why do you think that if you look at the map, right, there are areas that, like the cities, for example, have got so many more MPs in that area than a rural area. So you'll have a rural area that their MP will cover a big, massive area. So your cities where all your migrants are, they all vote usually for the Labour. So, and they've got more MPs. This is how it happens. Have a look into it. I hope Trump has tasters if going to any meetings. Yeah. I honestly, if I was part of Trump's team, I'll be locking that guy down. Anyway, let's see how YouTube get on with the algorithms. The next stream will be over on the other channel. We don't get many over there. It's quite nice. But next stream on this one, I won't mention the election, and let's see how we get on. But, you know, it's not the end of the world. It just pisses me off that they're doing it and people are missing out, you know? Makes no difference to me, really. It's just annoying because yesterday I put a lot of work in, 8 hours of streaming I did, and they just messed with my channel. You know, to call Parliament a load of spice bags is an insult to Schwartz. They both sing different. Yeah, honestly though, Sid, there's something. Let's just wait. No wars were started under Donald Trump, were they? Yeah. Did you vote, Danny? You don't have to say who you voted for. They want to keep the mushrooms in the dark. Yeah, exactly. Because they only grow in the dark, don't they? Well, they don't grow in the dark. I can't remember. Yeah, they grow in the dark. Pen, I didn't get a notification. Yeah, they're just messing with my channel. I should have put something else in the title as a just to see what happens, shouldn't I? But oh well, it doesn't matter. It just pisses me off because you guys lose out. Yeah, we need to look after Donald Trump. There's a few other things I want to talk about, so I'll make a video. But again, this channel is mostly for like animals and news and stuff. What I was going to do, and it's a bit late now, is start a politics channel, but I wouldn't get much time on it. But I might start a politics channel and just keep it politics. And, you know, the UK and the US, and just do shorts every day. Just make a quick shorts video saying what I think about something that's happening in the day. That's what I'm probably going to do. I'm going to start up a politics channel. Politics with Penny or something, I don't know. And then keep this for like just news, entertainment, and all the animal stuff. I think politics over here is killing the channel. Well, it's proven it, hasn't it? My back's hurting really bad. So bad. Trump threatened war with North Korea. He went over there and spoke to him. No, President Trump is not stupid. He knows that war will bankrupt a country, and he's about making money. That's what he is. He's about making money, and I tell you something now, he bloody loves his country, whether you like him or not. He loves America. Like Nigel Farage loves Great Britain. That's just a fact. Penny for your thoughts. Oh, yeah, keep them coming, keep them coming. I know, I can't talk about it, Lee. I get too upset. We've got our squirrel, Suki. She had babies. I hope she's all right, because the last time I seen her, she'd been feeding and they looked quite sore. You know, where they're feeding, the little diddies look sore. And I was going to take her to the vets, but then I can't catch her. She's too quick. So I've not seen her for like a week now. I've only seen one of her babies come, little squirrel. We never had squirrels here until very recently, because we have a lot of birds of prey where we live. Penny for your thoughts. I like that. I like it. DJ Rockford. I might use that. I'm going to start a new channel. There won't be much on it. I don't have time to do all these other stuff. So how long has Suki been hanging out? She came last year. We don't get foxes here because we're very rural. We don't get squirrels because we're rural. They don't usually live in rural areas. They usually live in like towns and cities. Well, we are in a town, but we're in a tiny little rural town. We have a lot of owls and birds of prey. Keir Starmer hates the UK. He sure does. He even admitted it. What's more important to you, Parliament or Davos? He said Davos. Just rolled off the tongue. Rocket Man. Anyway, I'm going to go. But thank you very much for being here. I appreciate you guys. I'll be live tomorrow night. Is it tomorrow or the next night? Shit, no. Tomorrow night, we're going to be on the Curious Bunny talking about Baron Trump and Phileas Fogg and was Trump a time traveller? Do you remember all that from 2016? We're going to revisit it. That's what we're doing. The WEF are in a panic. Yeah, they are. That's one thing that Trump isn't a member of is the WEF. Kemi Badenoch is, who's our Prime Minister. Trod on her toe is Canada. You guys need to get rid of him. Catch you tomorrow. Good night, Jen, love. Penny has dropped. DJ Rockford, keep them coming, mate, please. Because it's going to be a politics-only channel. There's going to be no animals, no like news, to a certain degree news. If it's like stuff in the media about Keir Starmer or Angela Rayner or Kemi or, you know, something like that, that sort of stuff, that will be on there. And it'll just be short. It won't be long form because I won't have time. Is vile. I genuinely think that he's female to male. And again, there's nothing wrong with that, but why lie? It's the lie, it's the constant what's the word? It's the inversion. They invert and do the opposite to everything. And it is in defiance of God. Whether you believe in God or not, it's defiance of God. You know, you look at this. What are humans on earth for? What are animals put here for? What are we all put here for? What is our role for humanity? Is to procreate. So when you're not procreating, you're going to die off. It's like if animals suddenly stopped procreating, you know. Why do you think rabbits bonk so much? Because they get killed off a lot by diseases. They get eaten. You know, it's a fact of life. 90% of bunny rabbits in the wild don't make it to 1 year old. So they therefore do lots of bonking and have lots of babies. It's survival. It's each species and that does its own survival. What they're doing to us, it's like they don't want us to. I had 3 kids, you did my bit. You did. Well, the woman having them did. Your bit was easy. I could only have 1. I'd love to have more, but I can't. It's too painful. Well, it could have killed me. I nearly died having Jack. I'm not risking it again. Donna says tomorrow with Ben. Yes, he's emailed me. I'm going to drop him an email now. But yeah, that's just a fact of life. There's going to be people that don't want children. That's fine. But when you're trying to talk the entirety of the West into not having them, you know, then you've got a problem. And then the only ones who are reproducing are the Chinese and the Africans, the South Americans. They're doing it. They're doing their bit for humanity. And then you're fucked, aren't you? It's just a fact. It's not racist. It's just a fact of life. But anyway, I'm going too deep now because I'm tired. I really am tired. Yesterday took it out of me. And the day before that, and I just need a rest. Will you have YouTube? Will you have my YouTube baby? I think something we need to talk about, Alan Edge. But I'm up for it. If you can give me a little girl, let's have a YouTube baby. Yeah, why not? Alan Edge is my YouTube husband, guys. Because people thought that he was Al for a long time. So, because he was called Alan at one point, he's changed his name. For those of you that are thinking that I'm having an affair, because I get accused of all these affairs, so I might as well just go along with it now. So, yeah, Alan Edge is my YouTube husband. I'm opening for YouTube boyfriend. If anybody wants to offer YouTube girlfriend, I'm sure we could find a little spot for you too. Baron Chop reminds me of Damien. Yeah, he's weird looking, isn't he? He's so tall. I think he's got giantism. Me, okay, Ted. There you go. Ted asked first, YouTube boyfriend. Okay. Oh, thank you, Ted. Okay, awesome. There you go. All taken unless any sexy ladies want to come along. China is totally fooped the population collapse. Yeah, but they got rid of it now, didn't they? I've never been called Alan, though. No, you haven't, AI. I don't know where it... Look, it wasn't me. There was a couple of people for a long time thought that Alan Edge... Yeah, but if your name's Al, they don't know you're not an Alan, do they? No cheating. Oh, sorry. Yeah, no cheating, Ted. Bring me in 5 minutes. No cheating on my YouTube husband. I'm guessing it's just because Al and Alan, I don't know. I ain't got a clue, but a few was more than one person, and they thought it because they kept saying to me, Alan, they kept tagging him and saying, "Can you go and make Penny a drink?" And at first I didn't twig, and then one day it came out. I said, "Why do you keep saying that?" Well, it's Al, isn't it? No. 6'9", isn't he? Trousers? Yeah, a bit weird that, isn't it, Donna? Maybe he's related to giants because there are giants. But that's a whole new stream. Yeah, don't worry. I've got an AI and I've got 2 Als and a Ted. Penny for the guy, pick of Parliament with a fuse and a bunny with a lit match. That is fantastic, but I don't think it would last very long. Can you do a video on Starmer? Yeah, I can do. I do think he's one. And his missus is one. Polyamory. Yeah, it's all 2025, baby. That's the new thing next year. Right, okay, I'm going to go. So we'll be live tomorrow on The Curious Bunny. I'll get it set up with Ben. I need to research this, really. Yeah, my owl. Yeah. Alistair, yeah. Right, so there you go. I'm sorry I've just made you watch Biden, guys. If you're watching on the replay and you're like, what the hell did I do and watch that for? I apologise. Anyway, I'll see you all later. See you all tomorrow. Let me get this other channel set up. DJ Rockford, Penny for the guy. I think if I have a picture of a bunny, see, I could do, I've got AI now. I could actually do that. Oh, Sid. Oh, Sid. You have no idea. Thank you. I've got cremation to get, and that has really helped. Thank you so much. Thank you, Sid. You didn't have to do that, bud. So kind. Looks like Elon's got some dirt on Starmer. Yeah, it's all going on now. Just call him AI or Al. It doesn't matter. He could be an Alan. He could be an Alistair. But you've already said you're not an Alan, though. So you just gave yourself away there. All right. See you later, guys. Lots of love. Thank you, Sid. That's really kind of you. I'll send that straight to the vets. I have messaged you on Telegram. I don't know whether you've seen it. But no, that's really kind of you. Thank you. See you later. Yeah. Can you look on? Are you subbed to the Curious Bunny? GOB. Let me just put it in. 49 likes. I'm not going to get my 69er today. Right, let me just share this. I'm hoping to get Paz on as well. I know he's been really busy. Oh, Sid. But I'm hoping to get his take on it as well. I was going to go on tonight, but I got mixed up. I thought it was Wednesday today, and it's not. I got mixed up with my days yesterday. So he's not there tonight. It was Wednesdays he has off. I think, but I dropped. Yeah. Thank you very much. I really appreciate that. If you can sub up, guys, if you want to get onto my next stream, please come on over to the Curious Bunny, and I'll be live on there tomorrow night. I've had to put my North York Moors back again because I want to talk about this Baron Trump thing. So, but just bear with me, folks. You know, I'm trying to get back into it a little bit. I've had just seen it. It was tough, Sid. You mean I have or you have? Okay, right. I'm going to go, guys. Take care. Lots of love. God bless. I wasn't. Oh, thank you very much, GOB. If you don't mind popping the bell on, so you get to see it. But we will have Ben with us, who is our American correspondent, should we call him? That he works for free though. So, right, see you later, guys. Lots of love. Take care. Hit the like or dislike. Bye.